Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. We're back with Farming Simulator 19. We've moved, as the title suggests. We've made it to England. We've got the new map. And here I am at my house, getting ready. We've just arrived. We've sorted out our farms. Actually, we've decided to buy our farms and sort them out. And also, Mr. Smido, being even more busy, he's also doing his farm as well as setting up contracts with a local business, going off with our references from Poland, using Google Translate so they could actually read them. We might have tweaked them to make them look a little bit better than they actually were, but hey, that's the way it is. So we're at my house at the moment. Now the map is Chellington Valley. Chellington, the original one, the 2x1 was one of my favourite maps of all time. There's my beard. And in 15 there was a 4x map released, which I never got to use, and if I remember rightly, there's another bedroom. It wasn't actually done by Oxygen David. Oxygen David did the first one, and I think some other modders asked for his permission to make a bigger one. Don't quote me on this, but I think that's what happened, and then I never got to play that on 15, and then 17 came out and there was only the 2x map, and now he's brought this one out, and this one is purely set up for multiplayer if you haven't seen, and I'll tell you why in a second. But I'll give you a quick tour of the farm, and then we'll move to Smudo and say hello to him, and then we'll move to Patrio and say hello to him. So I've got my sheep already. They're there, ready to go. And interestingly, there's a different script for the animals here on this map, and the sheep take straw. They also need carrot and sugar beet apparently, which I'm not going to do. I've placed down a hay dryer just to show off my success from the other map, from Poland, how well we did. I've got myself some chickens already in there. Hello, chickens. And there's a yard, pretty much similar to the original one, but just a lot cleaner. The 2x map from 17 was, and 15 was a lot dirtier. And then I've got my cows. And they're just roaming around free here. And I've got the straw in for them. I've got some TMR, bought some TMR, got the water up and running. I've popped down placeables for my straw bales, which they're eating the leftover straw there, I think. And this is for my silage bales. And then this is my TMR mixer. Now, both of these are courtesy of Stevie. It's the only way to go as far as I'm concerned. So I've filled that all up and I've paid for all that. And that's my farm. Pretty much the same, actually. So I think we should quickly teleport over to, let's say, Mr. Smudolini's farm, if the map will actually come up. There we go. Took its time, but... Ooh, it's very slow clicking on things here. Oh no, it's sped up now. Anyway, Smudo's all the way down here. This is his farm here, Meadow Valley Farm Barn. And while we're here, I think we should say hello to Mr. Smudo. How are you, buddy?
I am good. Wonderful morning to you people.
You want to give us a walkthrough? I'll follow you around.
Let's do that. Let me open up your stream on my phone so I can see what you see. Well, I have the pig farm. As we can see, we have a few piggies. Over there, they are well fed. They are already spawned a new poop pile over there. There's the animal trailer. Equipment. It's choppy. More equipment. And this is... Over there is the big silo and the straw shed. This is one of the few grass fields that was grass before.
Yeah. Now, what I must say, let everyone know, is we've allowed ourselves 3 fields, grass fields, because this map's full of grass fields. So we've allowed ourselves 3 fields, but Smedo was lucky enough to have some spare fields that are not actually allocated to fields, and he's turned that into some fields for his stuff he needs for his pigs. And the reason why the orange has stuff and mine's a different colour, I didn't show you my equipment, but mine's green because that's the colour of the farm. Now, this map has 10 farms. And the unfortunate thing about it is, no, I'll bring it up actually. If I bring up the farms, as you can see, we've got me here at number 1, then we've got P for Patrio there, he can change his name if he likes. And then we've got Smudos here with his Drago Bear Estates, but we've got a F42 there. We've got MP for Maltese Panda there, and then we've got a F7. Then we've got a F32, and then we've got the JSP contractors. Now, the thing is when you wanted a farm, we chose our farms originally, and Smudo wanted this one. Now, you can't actually create a farm in here and then buy that field and you own it. It's actually, each farm is allocated to a certain slot. Yeah, so this one's allocated. If I join this farm here, F42, actually I'll give you an indication of what's going on here. Look, I'm in my one at the moment, but his one, I don't have the pig icon. If I join his farm, he gets the pig icon. There's also animals up here, there's a farm, animals there, that's a farm, that's a farm. That's got one more icon, which isn't shown at the moment. And there's a farm there, there's a farm here, and there's probably a couple other farms somewhere else. Now, to bring up, and I'll give you an example, what I'll do is I'll go to Maltese Panda's farm. Now, take a look there. See, this farm here is allocated to 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th farm. So if I join that farm there, then go to the map, now I can see that. So you have to set up the farms first up in here, and then find which one belongs to which farm on the map. Yeah. But as you can see, I've got 3 fields. I've planted these 2 with grass, and that one with well, they're all grass fields, but I just ploughed them and replanted them because I want to get rid of the needs ploughing thing on it. And I've planted that one with wheat, so I can have my straw and wheat for the chickens. And as you see down here, Smuda has 3 farms here and his 2 that he made. So that's pretty much it and he's got a solar panel as well because he loves money. So he's got a silo here, obviously, which we didn't get to see, and his bale storage there. Alright, well, I'm going to do a quick run over to Patrio's. I just got to find his farm. This will be a quick tour.
I'm going to switch over to JSP now and drive up to the boo.
No.
Patrio, could you make me farm manager? So JJ's.
Done.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I've just got to go in this direction. Let's small that out a bit so we can actually get a good view of the old scenery. All these hedges don't have collision. I was hoping, sort of like Cobra Park Farm in 17, from my memory, Bullet Bill didn't have collisions on it either, but it would stop. It had collisions for bales, but these don't have collisions for bales, which is going to make it rather interesting for us. Anyway, g'day, Patrio. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. And just to do my own little thing, I'm doing the typical Australian thing. I'm an Aussie, I've got a ute and a dream. What's that dream? Nobody's saying. What else do I have? A whole mess.
Doesn't have much here. He hasn't decided what he's going to do as of yet. But this is his farm. We've got the buildings and everything here, and
sheep pasture to the east, a cattle pasture to the west, and I am making bulging eyes at the horse pasture to the south, which is not under my possession, but I haven't tapped my funds yet.
Actually, it comes with my one, I found. I think, because I'm pretty sure I had a horse shed there or something.
No, you can buy that for 71 grand. It's not part of any farm yet.
Yeah, but it was in my shop. It was in my inventory for the shop. Yeah.
But it's not owned by any farm, so...
I know. But anyway, Well, this is pretty much it. Now, one of the good things about this map, I have to say, is this here. I'll show you. If we go into farmhouses, you got a farmhouse here and you got a farmhouse here. I believe these come with the map. So you can, each farm can put down a house, and all these farms are interactive. You can go inside, open up doors, open up garages, sleep. So that is really good. So everyone can put down their thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back into, well, I'm going to jump into our contracting farm, which happens to be the very last one. Then I'm going to jump back to me house over. Yeah, no, I'll end up inside the gas station. Right. And I'm going to drive down to the boo, and we're going to have a look at what we've done with the boo. Because we made lots of money when we were in Poland, so we were able to do some bits, extra bits and stuff, so. And drive out, shut the garage. I've already done some auto drive courses. I haven't, it's actually been a real task to do them, and I've had issues. We had issues the other night. We've sort of came in and set up together on a couple of nights, actually about 3 of the nights over the last week. And one of those nights we had an issue. Patrio and Smudolini couldn't open doors or open their gates or anything like that, and we spent 3 hours trying to fix that issue, and it was only because of Mr. Smudolini's absolute brilliant attention to detail that we found out what the problem was, and it was the C Bales mod, which I really wanted to work, especially for this map. And it was only because he bought some bales and noticed they hadn't showed up on the map. So we got rid of that and we got rid of the issues. We've had some other interesting issues happen every now and then. I spent a whole about an hour and a half doing some setup earlier today, and then my computer froze and I lost everything. So, the revealing of the boo. You can probably see the shed there. We bought some land. If I turn that down a bit too far for the turning, I'll go 75. Right. So we bought right next to the castle.
Because we could.
Because it was the best choice, actually. Space-wise. So, let me just park next to Smudo. Alright, and here it is. The good old boo went with the old shed that I love. We bought everything that we owned before. We've got the... Well, actually, we changed this to the bigger Big M. It's a Big M 500. Now we've got the old thing there. We've got our tractors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. If we come around here, hang on. Don't give away yet. No, I'm purposely not saying that if you're about to go with the other one. We've got our little...
No, we have one more Valtra than before.
Oh, we have one more voucher than before. Oh, yes, we do. We have the small one for the thing. Yeah, you did right. Thank you. So we've got a lean-to here for our fertilizer and stuff. And then our wash bays are here. And up here we've got the shed. All our equipment. And because we're going to expand, this will be putting more sheds down here. And that's what this area is for. So this is how far we got. But most importantly for me, I've brought back something that is most one of my favourite things in this game that I've missed so much, very dear to me, and it also gives me the opportunity to also give a little bit of advertising and promotion to a good friend of mine. Hopefully when he gets back into streaming. But it's a good old class Zerion here.
Yeah, in as a substitute for the class Axion we had before.
Yep. And it's Mr. Duxorley Gaming's one. There you go. Go check him out, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, when he gets back into streaming again, he's back into his YouTube, so which is really, really good. But I'll give you a link to, I'm pretty sure this will work, to his channel. There we go. That's his Twitch channel, but he's doing farming sim YouTube videos at the moment. 2 different places, I think, if I remember rightly. There's also, why am I missing? I'm missing one of your guys' oh, there it is.
Yeah, being a bit hinky. That was my screen. Apparently, Australian internet is not working well this week.
Actually, a lot of this is really slow on my end. I'm just wondering, what do we got here? How's the performance? It's not using much of the CPU. How's my video card going?
Mr. JJ, I just noticed that your HUD is colored wrong.
No, it's colored right. It's my channel colors.
Oh, right. Nice. Yeah. Mr. Patrio, I'd like you to take care of the transporting jobs, if you would.
Anyway, I'll finish. Yeah, like I said, go check Duxorley out, especially his YouTube. He's got 2 farming sim series going at the moment, and he's also got a early access game. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it's like Banished. If you like your Banished game, it's very much like that.
Oh, the Kingdom Reborn. That's a great show. Great game.
Yeah, Kingdom Reborn.
I'm watching that. Yeah, we don't have an Autoload trailer yet, so if you could take back the Weeder, sell that, and buy an Autoload trailer, because as JJ stated earlier, the Weeder will be too small for any field. We're not gonna do weeding jobs on these monster fields. Mr. JJ, I would like you to first set off a worker to a fertilizing job on field 99. And
well,
after that...
I have to drive it there because I haven't done any... Well, I've only done a couple of fields with the auto drive, but I've been mainly doing the main routes, and I've still got a bit to go, and then after that, I'm going to do it.
Makes sense. Yeah, then bring a worker to field 99, set him working there. And after that, grab yourself... why didn't you grab the tiny Valtra with the skinny wheels?
Because you just told me to go and take the Weeder back, sell it, and grab the autoload trailer.
No, that was for Patrio to do.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. That was a miscommunication.
Oh, yeah, I got the orders loud and clear.
Alright. And I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, Patri, up to you which one you pick to start. Since you are at the shop. There's the shop there. There are 2 starting points near the spinnery.
Actually, I'll buy the trailer for you now. The
closest one for you. The yellow ones are the starting points, the red ones are the end points. Mr. JJ, fertilizer to field 99.
Yeah, hang on. I'm just, where is it? Oh, no, not condition. I want construction. That's what I'm looking for. I just saw it. There it is. For a second there, I thought I was still on my farm. Right. So we've got to get a worker off over there. to do
I mean, no,
fertilizing?
if you have to drive there manually anyway, then the field is relatively small, so you probably
Do it
can
myself.
do that on your own. Field 99, yeah, it's just a tiny field. You can just drive there, do it, and then come back to the pool. Because we, funnily enough, only have one fertilizing job. Let's turn this crap off. Let's turn it up.
Rightio. But these will need to be filled up with fertilizer as well. Wasn't back far enough, huh? Huh? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's fill it up. And then find out where field 99 is.
Field 99 is if you take the side exit from the boo over here, turn left towards the main road, and then
I see
right
it.
on the main. Yeah, alright.
It's up by Patrio's. Is that full? Yeah, it
Close
is.
by, yeah. Close
Right,
by.
off we go. So I've got a new map that I've got to get used to, which it's a 4 times map, and the Poland 2 times map I didn't get used to all the time with there. Now, speaking of which, I better turn it up. Oh, some changes compared to the last one, by the way, is number 1. We're going to still keep it at the 5 times speed, but we are doing 9-day seasons instead of 6. Now, the reason being is because now we got our own farms. We want a couple of days so we can do our stuff on our farms as well. And we can set Courseplay to do some contracts while we're doing that. Especially when I get the auto drive finished and to all the fields and stuff like that. The other thing too is because we can do contracting things. Is when we come to doing our own work like field work and stuff, we can help each other out, which is good.
Where's the entry to this field?
It's left-hand drive down here too. Oh, I've turned the traffic off. Maybe I should turn it back on, or shall I leave it off for the moment?
Oh, it is really that road. Alright.
Now this map comes with some interesting features. It has a new, like I said, the animal thing it does. It also has something else which escapes me at the moment. The script for the traffic, which I've turned off, but it's got sort of more like a dynamic traffic. Normally they have spleens that they follow, so the traffic will always be in the same spot, going the same place. With this map, they will actually take random turns into different roads and stuff like that. Also, it has speed cameras. So I've changed it to mile an hour on our display. So we're in miles per hour now, just so we know what we're doing. So we try and not get a speed ticket when we go past the speed camera. And I've set pretty much, I think I have, all the auto drive settings for them to do 30 mile an hour and no more. Where's the entrance to this place? It is just like being in a new area, isn't it? And a new job, trying to find how to get into this. Here we go.
Yeah, the entrances to most fields are pretty well hidden, I have to say.
Yeah, but it's good. It's going to be good for the auto drive setting it all up. For some of them are a bit of a pain because the gates go the wrong way. I've had a couple where the gates come out into the road and makes it really, especially on a narrow one, makes it really difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
To set it up. And because, especially with the harvesting, we're going to use auto drive to unload the harvesters, and Courseplay obviously doing the harvesting. When we're not doing it ourselves, it's best to have the stop point for the field, actually pretty much in the field. But then again, on some of it doesn't really matter, I suppose. I don't want the stop points to be on the road because obviously it'll be stuck on the road waiting for the harvester to be needed to be filled up. If I stick it on the field, that's also going to be a bit of a problem that could get in the way of the harvester, which I also don't want. So, yeah, but thankfully, like I said, the hedges don't have collisions, so that's one way we're going to have to get around it. Not very realistic, I know. Well, you can drive through a hedge if you really wanted to. Not good for the paint, but business is paying for it. It's not coming out of our pocket.
There's the actual entry. Oh, Smudo, you dum-dum.
Also, a minor complaint, Smudo. When you have 2 mission pallets coming from central stores to 2 different destinations, we don't know which is which.
Oh.
Until you get there. Because it'll just say, yes, thank you very much, or no, wrong, or won't do anything at all. I'll finish that one, sir.
Then could you bring back the fertilizer spreader to the boo? And grab another tractor, buy the 3rd plow, and join me on field 92. Because so far we only had 2, and we're gonna need 3 guys plowing tonight. So, since I'm sorry about that, Patrio. I did not know that did that.
It's all good. No complaint. Oh, no major issue. Patro will remember that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, next time it is relatively easy. Just collect all of them and deliver them to both points. That might, or is that not possible?
Well, if he's got room to do it.
Certainly have the room for it because it's only 1 pallet per mission. I just say the smaller trailer probably would have made more sense for these missions, but
that is the smaller one.
Yeah, as the larger one with the bow trail with the turntable and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we might want to get the small autoload trailer for transporting missions in the future, since we don't have the 1 axled autoload trailer anymore we had before.
Yeah.
In Poland.
That's the other thing too. It's just when we come to baling, because the problem with that trailer, a turntable thing on it, I don't like trying to reverse with it. I think a lot of people are like that.
Yeah, same.
So wherever we got to deliver the bales to, hopefully there's a place where we can just no need to reverse.
Well, either that or we transport all the bales to the boo with that trailer, from there with a truck and a normal trailer, a non-turntable trailer. That would be the other option.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have the money right now, so.
Well, we're going to have to wait until it happens to find out, don't we? When we do a field.
That is true. That is true.
And apparently my gamble paid off.
Nice.
Oh, actually, what I'm going to do, since I can. Overkill, just like Jeremy Clarkson.
He took the Zirian.
The beautiful sound that is.
Yeah,
wait for the wastegate.
That thing sounds like a beast.
My favourite bit is the wastegate on the turbo, the blow valve. I gotta remember it's left-hand drive. That's probably why I need the traffic on here. Just to remind me.
Yeah, I'll have to remember that too. Instinct drive on the
Right.
correct side of the road.
What am I buying? I'm buying a plough of some sort.
A plow. Yeah.
I am
That
buying
is
a
at one.
plough that requires 180 horsepower and sticking it on my 1,000 horsepower tractor. That'll break it, I'm sure.
Well, my 400 horsepower fast track was struggling uphill with this 180 horsepower plow, so just
Yeah. Now, I up it by 2, because that's what I did. I did it up by 2 kilometres, and I'm assuming that's how this works. It's going up in kilometres. What speed actually are you ploughing at? That'll give me the indication. At full speed.
11 miles.
That'll be it then. As you probably saw, viewers, that you have a different sort of view when you buy it that shows you the shop. Now, the funny thing is, we had a real hoot doing this when we were all down here buying stuff. It shows up. This is pretty much the view from here, I think. You're looking at, and it shows up there as you would have seen. And of course, when you're looking here, when you're out of it, you can't see a thing. But it is there. It's invisible. So I had Smudo get his tractor almost thrown up 360 degrees in the air and tipped over because he had an invisible thing that I was trying to buy. People walk along and suddenly just go up in the air because they were standing on it and they couldn't see it. So.
Speaking of things we can't see, apparently booped into something I couldn't see at Central Stores, and now I'm being blown away by a cyclone that I can't see.
You need some help there, Dorothy?
Yeah, we're definitely not in Kansas anymore.
Now I'm trying to find Smudo.
Field 92.
Two.
If you drive,
Oh.
turn left.
Yep, yeah, I've got it. I just need to know where you are. I don't need directions, because if you tell me the directions after the first turn, I've already forgotten.
Yeah, you just have to drive straight past field 93 and turn.
I've done it
onto the
again.
Field path there.
Oh, here's one of the speed cameras. Doesn't that fold up? It does fold up. Why was it unfolded?
Must be synchronization with the forklift that goes around the yard.
I got a green light, mate, and you don't have a zebra crossing.
Mm. Oh, let me show you where that is, Patrio.
Yeah, it's inside the shed. I've just got to move around to get into it.
Yeah. That's a real pain. You have to go... wait, how do you get in here? Oh, here, past here. Over here.
Alright, let me
Behind
do a
you.
U-turn again. Give me a second.
Yeah, we should get the smaller one for these missions. And I think you fit through here.
Yep. I was
And
about to
here
say,
is the pallet.
yeah, that forklift that's doing trips around the area.
Hmm.
Yeah, that caught me and dragged me halfway up the yard.
Oh, okay. That's
Except it was
hilarious.
invisible on my screen because of the synchronization. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting blown away by something.
Ah, I see Mr. JJ reached the field.
Yeah. So I'm just going to do another headland around here, and if you want to start on one side of the field and go up and down, I'll start on the other side after I've done this. This gives us just a little bit of room to manoeuvre. Whoa, provided.
Well, who would think that you come with the biggest tractor we have? I mean,
Well, it's a big field. What did you expect?
that you use sensible equipment for the size of the implement you're using. But that was
wishful thinking.
Yeah.
It is sensible.
Sure, sure.
To someone, namely me.
All good, man.
There's no way I was going to miss the opportunity. I mean, generally we only use this... Oh, no, actually, in the other one, we used it for ploughing as well. It was cultivating and seeding and transporting.